everything.
Alexander Springs is pretty epic.
And most of them they say are connected. It's insane. I don't think I have the balls. Could you just go cave?
I've been scuba diving throughout there.
Does
I
get
remember
your heart going?
one time we went scuba diving.
Grab one of these hazies, dude.
I like the this like lime one, but one time me and one of my buddies, when I was younger, growing up in Florida, I had all the scuba certifications, advanced, cave, cavern, and we would go cave diving in these springs. And I remember one time, I think is Jenny the one where you can go under and then there's that big room, that big like
it's called the Cathedral or something like that.
You keep going in there, or somewhere around there.
They had a death recently.
Yeah, so they have a lot of cavern and cave diving. So cavern means you can see sunlight. Cave means you're too far in where you can't see sun. Well, me and my dive buddy, we were cavern diving and we're going deep. Get to a point where you can barely see the light of the light, and huge sign, skull and crossbones, like do not go any further, death, blah 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 blah. And we're under there. My buddy is like, wants to keep going. So we're like going deeper, and I'm like very cautious because I've heard all the stories. And we're at a point where he's like pulling himself between rocks and shit. I tap him. I'm like,
no. There's movies about this shit. I don't like the lack of control of that story for me.
It's scary. I mean, there's so many stuff.
And then you cannot freak out. You have to stay even keeled.
You just can't push those limits, man. Like I've heard stories about like when we were training to do it, they would put blindfolds on us and give us and create an obstacle course in a pool, and you would have a line, and you would have to follow the line out because a lot of times you kick silt up and you couldn't see, so you'd have to follow your line. But there's stories of people that are deep in a cave, they can't see because of silt. They're following the line, and the line hits into a middle of a wall because as they've pulled that line around the corner, it pulls into the wall. Because if the wall, like a wall might be soft, can you imagine being like blind and then following your line out and you just fucking hit a wall?
That gives me so much anxiety. Suck it, nerd.